Alright guys, we're going to do a mass haul diagram in about 10 minutes. This was brought to my attention by Riley this morning. It might save you some time where it's an appendix. So let's go and do it. Um, I'll guide you through it step by step, and then hopefully it's helpful. Um, don't know why Paul does. I don't think Paul knows about this trick, so I actually didn't know about this until this morning, so this is kind of new to me as well. But you're always learning about new and better ways to do things, and if it saves you time, then it's probably a good idea to learn how to do it. Okay, so here's my corridor. It spans all the way from point A to point B. Terrific. We are going to go into our corridor properties, and we are going to create a corridor surface. To do that, you hit this icon here, specify your code as top, hit the plus, and then where it says boundaries, you're going to do that. That's going to add just kind of like a shrink wrap around that surface that you just created. Okay, that's step one. You see how that just created a surface there. Next step, go to your alignment, go down to sample line groups, and we are going to sample these sources. I have old corridors that I don't want to sample, but I do want to sample my corridor. And if you're wondering which one the corridors are, they are the squares. The pentagons are the surfaces. But we want to actually sample both the surface that we've just created and our corridor. That's important. So you hit OK. Hopefully my computer doesn't bug out. Oh, yeah, that's going to cost us some time. It might be 11 minutes video, so sorry. Let's see, where lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah. So you've just sampled those corridors and the surface on your sample lines. Next step is click any sample line, doesn't matter which one, and we are going to go to Compute Materials, hit that guy, hit OK, and up where it says Basic, hit this square, and we are going to change some of these surfaces to that corridor surface that we've created. So we need to get rid of this datum. So hit the X, and now we want, surface. What surface do we want? Hit the down arrow. We want that corridor surface that we've created. Hit the plus, and then down here, hit the plus as well. Oh, and don't forget to change this to below. I fucked that up last time, and this is the second take. So make sure that this is above and below and above. Very, very good. Okay. And that looks okay, so hit OK there. And now we're going to assign EG to whatever your existing grade is, and then kind of the same thing. You're going to select your corridor surface there. Where it says corridor shapes, we have a pave area. You can actually generate different materials based off of the corridor cross section that you have. I think I'm going to pick subbase. To tell you the truth, I don't actually know if this affects too much of your mass haul diagram. I'll play around with it a little bit if I have time, but just leave it as subbase for now. Or maybe you want to pick something else and do some exploring on your own. Up to you. Okay, so hit OK. And what that just did was pretty much your entire cross-sectional area, average area method. To find that information, you are going to click on one of your sample lines again, generate volume report. Okay, yep, that looks all good. I believe you can actually get this as, it's XSL. You might be able to get this as an XML. I don't even know what that might be. Okay, that's besides the point. Yeah. You know it's old when you have Internet Explorer down here opening it up. I thought I got rid of that a while ago. But yeah, here is your kind of like your spreadsheet. I'm pretty sure you could just copy this into an Excel spreadsheet if you wanted to. But that's your mass haul, right? You got your X axis, the stationing, and then you got your cumulative net volume. And you can see it's got negative for the fill, then it switches over, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so that is how you generate the report. But you are going to need the diagram too. So if you still have this cross section here, there's a nice little button right here, create mass haul diagram. You can play around with, how it looks based off of these settings. I'm not going to go into it, but like you can play around with it. They're very similar to vertical profiles, how they look. But I'm not going to get into that because I think it's a little bit extra. So you're going to hit next. You can actually put, I believe you can put, yeah, your free haul distance. I don't even think we're given that. So if we are given that, you could chuck that in, and then I think it would calculate that too. But I don't know if we're given that yet. So create your diagram here, and then plop that over there, and then lo and behold, there's your diagram, right? Yeah, like we've got a lot of excavation, so we got a surplus, then we got a big surplus, and then we use some fill, and we get just a little bit of borrow, and then we go back up again. So that's our diagram. You can play around with like how big the text is based off of, I think, you can just play around with the scale a little bit down here. You see how that just made the text a little bit larger. You can play around with how it looks. You could label it, do whatever you want. But one more thing before you go. Let's see, what are we at for time? We are at 7 minutes. Okay, so this is actually going to fuck up, kind of like it's going to look really shitty on your cross sections, and I didn't actually notice this until just recently. So if you just select one of those shapes, right click, select similar, and I'll show you where my properties are here. This thing here, it's selected all of your cross section. This is like a material. This is what it's generating, right? This is what you would have been doing manually by hand, but you can, I think, put it as uncoded. Yep, uncoded will get rid of that, so it doesn't look, shitty. You could probably look and like even play around with codes to make it not even display. Let's see. Should I get in? Yeah, let's see if I can do that in under 2 minutes. So you're going to edit it. We're going to copy current selection. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So call this like no display. Cool. And that should, oh, did it not get rid of it? Oh. Oh, sorry. Okay, yep. That's in plan. You got to go to your section view. Get rid of that guy, and that should get rid of it there. There we go. All gone. Okay. Hopefully that helps you. You'll probably have to pause at a few moments. And yeah, I can help you out if you get stuck. But hopefully it's the bare bones, gets you your mass haul diagram, and it can update too automatically if you make changes. So hopefully that was helpful. See ya.